everyone. There's going to be nothing fancy about this workout. I'm very short on time. I have to leave the house in about 20 minutes. So I just set my timer for just over 11 minutes. I'm going to work out and then I'm going to go inside and shower quickly and then head out the door. I like exercising if possible before I shower. It's nice to get the blood pumping, get a bit of a sweat going if possible, and then wash the sweat away and start the day in a great way. So for this workout, I'm just going to perform the jog step, which I'm doing right now for just over 11 minutes. Nothing fancy, but still an effective workout to get the blood pumping, to get some fresh air if you do it outside, and to energize the mind and calm the mind at the same time. When I was younger, I often exercised for the body composition benefits. But as I get older, it's the mental benefits that I really love about exercise. Every time I exercise, despite how I was feeling beforehand mentally, after exercising and even during, I always feel good. My mood increases and any worries that I have seem to fade away. So exercising before you begin your day, before you have to head out the door, or before you have to begin work, it's a fantastic way to start the day. Do something hard in the morning and everything else that you have to face that day seems a lot easier. Do some hard physical activity and at the beginning of your day, and that means oftentimes the hardest thing you have to do that day is that physical activity. Everything else after that seems easy. So if you have a jump rope and you're short on time, even if you only have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can still get a good workout in. Get your heart beating, get the blood flowing around your body to your brain. You'll feel great after. Your body will thank you, so will your mind. And everyone you encounter for the rest of the day will notice that your mood is better. You have more energy. It's winter time now, and even when the temperatures get really cold, I tend to wear shorts when I exercise. It's nice to have some cold air running over your skin. There's a lot of health benefits for that. You get outside, if the sun is shining, you get some vitamin D. And another really great benefit of exercising outside is for your eyes. Oftentimes nowadays people spend so much time looking at their phones or their computers, so they're only looking a few feet or a few inches in front of their face all the time. But if you exercise outside, you often find yourself looking around in the distance. You're often looking at things far away from you. So you're training your eyes to look at things in the distance, which is fantastic, instead of just looking at things in front of our eyes all the time. So even if you like working out at a gym, it's a good idea to mix it up sometimes. Get outside, do some walking, some running, get a jump rope, bring it outside. I often find too, when I exercise outside, people often want to stop and talk with me. If they're walking around a track, for example, I'm running or skipping, they often want to stop and have a conversation. So it's a nice way to meet people too. Ooh, I love cold weather. I love warm weather too, but cold weather is often so fresh. It stings the back of the throat when you breathe in, even when you breathe in through your nose. I often talk about the benefits of nose breathing. And when you breathe in through your nose, it warms the air up. But if you breathe in through your mouth, the air often enters your body more cold, which is not ideal. So breathing in through your nose can help warm the cold air up before it enters your lungs. Notice when I'm jumping here, my feet aren't staying on the ground too long. I'm staying on the toes and the balls of my feet. I'm not hitting the ground too hard with my feet. Very low impact. Jumping rope is a very low impact exercise if you use good form. Yet it's also fantastic for building strong bones. Notice my upper arms are close to the sides of my body. I'm focusing on spinning the rope using my wrists. And your elbows, forearms might also be involved. You want to focus on spinning the rope using your wrists. You know, oftentimes during winter, people have a tendency to gain weight because of the fact in most countries the weather gets cold and people wear more layers of clothing. So they're not really exposing as much skin or wearing t-shirts, which can show off their bodies more. If you put on weight and you're wearing sweaters, it's not as easy to notice. But I love getting in great shape during winter time. Because summer fast approaches. Just nice to be in shape all year round. The other day I got the side gate to our house. It got locked. And in order for me to get in, I had to climb over the gate. It's actually quite a high door. And there's only a little bit of space at the top. So I had to get my body through that little space. So first I had to climb over the door and wiggle my body through a small space. And if I wasn't in good shape, it would have been difficult to one, climb up to the top of the door. I had to use a type of pull-up motion. And then once I was on top, I had to wiggle my body around, get through the tiny bit of space at the top of the door, between the door and the wall, or the ceiling rather. And luckily I was able to let myself in. Otherwise I would have had to call the landlord to come and let me in, because my keys for that gate were inside the house. It's the first time it's ever locked on me. Lesson learned. But the point is, if I wasn't in good physical condition, I wouldn't be able to do that. A lot of things in life that people take for granted when they're in good physical shape, a lot of the population can't do. Even like carrying heavy groceries. If you're not in great shape, it becomes a lot more difficult to do. Carrying your children, playing with your children. You need to be in good shape for stuff like that. Walking up flights of stairs. If you want to travel a lot, you often have to walk a lot. So another very good reason to stay in good shape. I love the sound of the rope as it spins overhead and then gently taps the ground. I find it very therapeutic. I also used to do tap dancing, believe it or not. One of my friends wanted to do it and he didn't really want to do it alone, so he asked me would I be interested. I said sure, I'll try. All I can do is try. If I don't like it, I don't have to do it. But it turns out I really enjoyed it. The sound of the shoes, the clinking sound when you make contact with the ground. It's just like jumping rope. It's so nice, I find. So, if you're short on time, like I said, Don't let it stop you. You can still get a good workout in. You might not burn a ton of calories in a short time, but you can get the mental health benefits. Get the blood flowing through your body, which is especially important during winter time as the temperatures get colder. If you exercise, it can help keep your body warm.